You ever have one of them days where you just can't wait for the sun to come up so you can hurry up and get outside and get started working? That's kind of the way today was. What I wanted to do is get out here and get started extending my garage, and I did get out here pretty early, about as early as I could see, and I'll show you what I've done so far. I've decided to extend it out to roughly about here, and originally I was just going to come straight out with that roof, knowing that it was going to be pretty shallow on that end. But when I walked down to this end to see just how shallow it is, well, let's see, if I squat down about as far as I can, plus bend over a little, I might be able to get under that, because the ground's a lot higher out on this end than it is down there. So I just thought, no, that won't never do. So what I'm doing instead is I'm gonna come up 3 feet, make the whole thing 3 feet higher in proportion than that shed, and that way by the time I get out here I should have enough headroom to be able to at least stand up. So I was trying to figure out how to come out from this beam. This beam right here on the end of the garage is a 6x6 hemlock, 16 feet long. Goes all the way up there to the building, and what I did was I get me some big long 4-inch screws and I put through here, and then come out with these little things, and then I'm going to put a 2x6 on top and a 2x6 on the bottom, and then I'm going to brace it off. I've got 6x6 beams. I got one here, I got one between these windows, and I got one up on the far end. So I'm going to come up with 3 braces up underneath it and brace it against those big beams, and that's the plan. We'll see how that goes. I just thought I'd share the plan with y'all so that y'all could be aware of the plan, because sometimes being aware of the plan helps you to understand the plan, and when you understand, it's a lot easier to create what we call teamwork. Of course, ain't nobody here but me and y'all, but we can still be a team. I don't mind if y'all don't. See y'all. Alrighty, I've made a little progress here. I braced up under my board that sticks out there, and I got my little extenders going up and trying to line them up where they'll be straight, because the board's crooked and the roof's crooked, and I want the little short studs to be straight. So I actually cut some blocks to go in between the ones on the end, make sure they're straight. I can straighten the other ones up as I go, and then cut me some little braces coming off to the side, and basically hook these braces into where these 6x6 beams run inside the wall here. That way they're not just against the wood, they're against something that'll hold. So anyway, I'll do a few more of those.